empathy. They don't understand. They think they understand. They act like they understand. You're going to talk to someone and they're saying, yeah, I know, man, I know. Yeah, but you're not a success. You're a fudging failure. I'm speaking to Alan yesterday. Alan called when we were talking about the Shark thing. And he said, I don't want to talk about politics. You want to talk about success on a micro, macro, any scale as it relates to within a country, and you don't want to talk about politics. So something someone doesn't understand. You want to have a discussion about progress, development, opportunities, and you don't want to talk about politics. You don't want to think about politics. Something is wrong with you. You're confusing something somewhere. Because you guys give me the impression that the cost of rice for you is because of a political situation in this country. Is it not so? How can one talk about anything if one doesn't consider politics? How could one make good decisions if one doesn't consider politics? So I've come up with a theory that the information is there, it's accessible, people are here, and the reason they're so fudging dumb is they don't understand. They don't understand. They just don't get it. You know what makes me a success? And over this year and next year, my mantra is going to change. I'm going to stop fighting with the poor. I'm going to even stop trying to help the situation. Because it's bogging me down. The only negativity that I have in my life is those of others. When I wake up in the morning, I decided on Monday, I'm going to go this route. The last diet, it takes a lot of energy and time out of me. I'm not a person that is equipped mentally to pay attention to how I dress and how I look. And you understand? That is ingrained in me. That can't change. I try. But I'm a little lackadaisical. But I want to live a long, healthy life. I have to ensure that physically I'm fit and I could endure the rigors of life. So I've chose to integrate a healthy lifestyle in my everyday. To integrate healthy eating, healthy living into my lifestyle. I've chosen that. And I wake up Monday morning and I just decided, well, intermittent fasting. I've looked at all the videos and it said intermittent fasting is the way to go. And I thought, well, when I wake up in the morning, I'm a morning guy. So I wake up in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm ready to go. And let me eat till 12 o'clock. Have a cup of coffee. I could do that because I like the fact that when I come out in the morning, I'm hungry. Because it gives me that little edge. I'm not, oh, that was a nice meal. I wonder what I want. No, I'm hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Right? So I've integrated that into my life. I know that can work for me. Not eating. Then I've started a new endeavor that sees the need for me, or the possibility that I could do a lot of walking. Walk and go and check this, walk and go and check that. It's recommended maybe 10,000 steps a day for health. So I don't want to sit down and on the treadmill just, for an hour. I think I've wasted an hour of my life. How do I integrate that? I do it all day. Come out to the car, because most of them is from the car thing. I'm sitting this morning, I'm thinking, what do you do? How do you integrate what do you do in your life? Well, because I'm in the car now, early morning sun gives you some vitamin D, so I'm here. I'm not thinking, oh God, the sun is too bright. I'm thinking, yo, you get some vitamin D, you do the program, and then you go about your daily life. How do you see things? How do you understand things? The team down at TBN has been constantly changing. It's got a new head. And I'm satisfied with how TBN is growing and how it's being transformed into a real corporate entity. I've expressed my... TBN is headed by a female now, by the way. And I've expressed where I want to be. How do I see myself? How do I see my company? I've expressed that to her, and I tell her, this is where I want to go. Every team you have, they have to know. There's the drive, because people come, and when people come to your team, this is the thing. When people come to your work environment, they want a meal. They really got an interest in your vision, They ain't got you got interest in your vision. You gotta know where you want to go. The business people, the entrepreneur, everybody calls, they want some help. They got some problem. They got this hardship. Is it so? Now I am just a little more confident. I'm just a little more learned. I've got a lot more knowledge in different fields. I've gained because of my age, because of time, because of consistency, because of perseverance. So I got this much more. But I'm not much different from the guy I was 20 years ago when I started my first business. What I lacked is maturity, knowledge. All of those I gained over the process of a number of years. And that is what I used because of my consistency, because people have seen me. I could now go to a place and get a credit line because of the trust. People know you ain't going nowhere. You've been consistent. You're there and you're going to be here. So people pop up and they want to do business. You want your NIS. No, you're hearing people talking about NIS, Granny talking about NIS. But you never put anything in to benefit. It's a promise. You shouldn't even have to worry about that because you're supposed to put in your life. Why am I having these discussions? Sheriff's like they got to work for patrol this river. Sheriff security is up and down this river. Why am I talking about this? Because more than ever before, every Guyanese has an opportunity. Now there are so much more opportunities there. These dogs just coming straight here to see me. How you guys doing? Hello. Hey. Oh, y'all never see me, I go to the button, they say, what? Imagine I preaching and dark start come. Yeah. I see the running come in me direction, so I say, yeah, sir. Everybody, even the dogs understand. So let me read some of your comments. First thing, Jackie Horn, I want to wish you a good morning. Leon. Monica Kisoon, a good great morning to you. A good great morning to all who tuned in to the realest thing. So, yeah. So it's just perception. How you perceive things. How you want to be seen. And when I'm listening to these people and understanding, most people do not understand. Now, not everybody, people are confused. You got people who are dreamers. There's a vast difference between a dreamer and an individual who has a dream. An individual who has a dream has some bit of an idea of how to attain what he wants, how to reach the level. Some bit. So that is one with a dream. A dreamer is an individual who thinks, I would love to own a wharf, but doesn't have a job. You start knowing. You say, let me go and work with a company with build wharfs. Let me go and link up with somebody who got a wharf. Let me say you see an old man and he got a wharf. And you know, nobody taking care, he dying. There's a plan. But you start working to make your dream a reality. The dreamer is the watcher. I would like to have one of that day. But I would like to have a big house today. And this country got a lot to do. And it is divided. This country is divided between the rich, the poor, the Indian, the black, the PPP, the PNC. If you look at the division, it's clear as day. One set of people got to open their minds. No matter how you turn, there are going to be negatives and positives. What do you want in your life? What do you want out of life? How do you see yourself capitalizing? Now, let me tell you, Glenn Lal is not a dreamer. Rickford Burke is not a dreamer. They are deliberate in their intent. It's not accidental. Look at Rickford Burke. Rickford Burke can't show how he makes an honest living. Look what uncovered the other day. He gets skin up. We used to shake down businesses. You understand? It gets skin up. Can't show. Glenn Lal shows how he makes an honest living. Well, how honest it is by moral standards is to be questioned. Glenn Lal would lie, deceive, deceit a whole nation just to sell papers. That's what Glenn Lal does. That's what Glenn Lal is about. Now, somebody asked me the other day why they don't keep suing Glenn Lal and you see if it go breaky. Well, here was the truth. Glenn Lal talk a lie, a number of lies about Winston Brazenton. He gets sued. Now, this matter happening since PNC time, but 5 years now. He gets sued. And he don't pay Winston Brazenton 37 million, he got some move pay. But you know what? They ain't come out of Glenn Lal pocket. You know, y'all know. All right. Let me tell you how it has worked out. So Glen Lal sells on average about 8,000 papers a day. 8,000? How much a paper? 8,000 by $60. It's $480,000 by 30 days. Glen Lal makes $15,000 a month from just paper sales. So that covers his expenses and so on. He makes another few million, between 15 to 20 million on ads. There's private ads. And you know, you want to know who is Glen Lal's biggest customer? You see them thing what is put in the paper saying bids coming out and so government has got to pay for that. DPI pays Glen Lal at least $10 million a month. So when you try to figure out what the problem is, Glen Lal makes $120 million a year from government. So if he loses $50 million by talking lie on government, Glen Lal is doing a good business. It makes good business sense. Like you understand? The government pays Glen Lal to lie on them. Yeah. I kid you not. Simple. It's not complicated. The government pays Glen Lal to lie on them. Now, alright here. Let me do the numbers over again for you. Some of y'all slow. Most of y'all slow. Most Guyanese slow. Right? Now, hear me say. Winston Brazenton sue Glen Lal. You went 37 million. So far, you got some more for collect. The story go on for 5 years. Glen Lal make 500 million in the 5 years. All he got pay Winston Brazenton is 10% of that. He got some other cases he paying off and thing. Over 5 years, he make 500 million from government. That is from government alone. He spent back $200 million for these outlandish lies that he's told. And he still got $300 million. So it is a good business, even if you get sue and lose. For make up stories. People don't understand that. Glen Lal is a good businessman. You understand? It's $100 for paper, well, he's making a lot more money. Glen Lal is an amazing businessman. Right? Now here laugh. The government only pay he for he bullshit. And pay he the money that if they sue he could pay them back. No. The people, every time you take out $100 and give Glen Lal, is you. Glen Lal is a genius. Glen Lal is a magician. Glen Lal makes you also pay for his lies. Because he don't give you free. Everybody else just lies to you. Not Glen Lal. Glen Lal makes you pay for the lie. It is a lie at your expense. So you guys sit down and ask yourself, what really going on? This is a real fudging place. Who pays? You understand? It's like you shitting all about the place. And a mark of a cleanup, you shit. You say, no. You can't touch that shit. You got to give me $100, boy. You got to give me $100. You can't just pick up me shit just so. Rickford Burke. Rickford Burke will go to his grave after a long life of whatever he does, whatever you call that he does. Mislead, confuse, misguide. And Rickford Burke will go to his grave. People would come and long eulogies they'll read about him and what he did. And there will be no one that could ever come and say, I was empowered by Rickford Burke as a result of what Rickford Burke told me. I arrived. But Rickford Burke will benefit from all of this. How else do you become a networking millionaire? Other than spewing bullshit. You understand what I'm telling you? People want to hear these things. And like the motivational speeches I was listening to this morning, people do not understand. Neither they care. Now here laugh. Tulsi Prasad got a new head. Right over there. Obviously is the son of the old Tulsi Prasad. Man who has come into massive wealth. So I'm looking over there and I'm seeing, let me show you. This is what one man owned. All of that, a man owned. Those are barges that bring in stone. You got a wharf over there. You got a big place over there. All them things that he owned. Plus a number of other places this man owned. Right? Guyanese man. He owned all these things. So I want a container from over there for buy. And I call. I say, first time I call you by your wrong name because I thought it's Mr. Singh in here. Mr. Singh, me you know it's the boss and stuff I talking. I said, the man said, who? I said, my name is Mikhail Rodriguez, better known as the Guyanese Critic. The man said, who? What I'm saying, the man gave me the impression he don't know who the Guyanese Critic is. You understand? And then I sit down and realize, I said, wow. Because if you there for social media, listening to Rickford Burke and bullshit most of your day, you can't own them thing with a man own. The man in your own world. You understand? Me, people like me in here or there to he. Don't make me realize, I say, yo. Like me, people just feel, somebody messaged me and said, you're supposed to know of me, I in the media. Like, I don't know. I don't care about you. When I done me over, you understand? I doubt they're looking for it. That is something to learn. All of y'all, they're in everything else other than what's important to you. That's why my head is said, take my stupid advice. Now, I kid you not. A man who has a company that could be seriously affected by somebody like me talking about it in a negative don't know who I am. Because you know what he doing? He's building his company. He is doing him. He ain't doing me. And if and when something like me come up, you deal with that. Well, what I'm talking about and why, because this is something I could relate to. It just happened. I was talking to the guy yesterday. But this me style. If something doesn't serve my purpose, if the people who they're around. You know, I used to be talking to some people. My man can't tell you, I used to work for Critic, boy. You understand? And I talking to you, and once I done tell you, I gotta tell you. Me ain't got no time for sweet talk you or encourage you. I tell you what my interests are. I show you the direction that I have an interest in going in, and I done with you. I don't go on thinking about you. You understand? And I try to teach my team, because these same problems are, I'm surrounded by them. I am no paragon of virtue and have attained greatness, and y'all is the problem. I got problems around me. It's just that I don't always realize them. Like I You know, I go back recently. I wake up in the morning and come down to Reggie telling me about some problem. He phone cracker. I said, what concern is that of mine? I pay you to look after my problems. What concern is that of mine if your phone is broke? There's no concern of mine. And the next, some other I said, buddy, like, you understand what's going on? What's the purpose of you people around me if you don't solve my problems? If you see something there in me way, here was the problem with a mentality of poverty. You see something there in my way, but you move it out here, you say, well, you know, move it, you're going to fall down. No. Me, I move it out. I do this, I do that. Where you come, I do so, pat your bed, make sure you're there on the spongy side. And then you go realize, as a result of having the critic around you bed always soft. And you just always got peace, you don't get problem. And then a day the critic gonna leave. And then you realize, oh shit, let me make this problem. And then you realize why it is that the critic don't tell you, I don't tell you, oh I do this for you, and I do that for you. It's when I'm there, then you realize there's a deficit. Something short in. You understand? You got people, oh, I do it. Why do you believe I have you around? I ain't into little boys and little girls. Why you believe I got you around? Why you believe I make the effort to pay you? Some people, well, you know I do this, and you know I do that. Well, my brother, if you weren't doing it, I wouldn't have had you around. It's not because of your good looks, make I got you around. And that's the reality people got to get with. Purpose. If you stop drinking and you start moving up, you will see friends dropping like lice. All the friends you had, you will have no more. When you want to know what's going on in your life, and if you got the right people in your life, wake up in the morning and have everybody do something for you. You understand? Everybody. I got friends with them. Got business. Big businessman. And he's a good welder. I ain't find a welder. He got left his business and come and help me weld me gate. Yeah, he gotta do that. Because I have no other purpose. Who's his friends for? What are his friends for? I ain't care if you. I want my gate fixed. So I ain't care if he welding the gate or he find somebody for weld the gate. Because he's an amazing welder. Because when the time come, you got your problem come to me. I deliver. Simple. The people you have around you, the kind of relationships you have, how you want to be seen, you got to take it on point. You know, this program is an amazing thing. It's the only of its kind in the world. Because rarely you got people who could have lengthy discussions without being scripted. You got an opposition leader who can't even talk for 5 minutes out the head. The problems what the people tell you in the country. Like a lady, oh God, the road bad, he's got to write that along and read them back. Right? You obviously know he ain't got an interest in this thing. So, we got 15 minutes more. Yeah. So the program is an interesting thing. We get a laugh, I trip out, people like the people call us a critic, I just watch it to see them. And it serves its purpose, it motivates people, it educates people, it highlights the issues that are very much needed at this point in time. But behind that is a shrewd piece of machinery that people don't know. that starts 4:15 in the morning when I wake up. I check things, go in the washroom, check myself, look at what I've done for the day before, ask myself how I can progress, think of how I could set myself up to do better tomorrow. Think about the fact I was listening to the founder of Apple talk about his life. He died from pancreatic cancer, by the way, because of poor decision making. Listen to what he has to say. I listen to what Jeff Bezos has to say. I listen to what Rupert Murdoch, the guy for Rupert Murdoch is the con man, huh? Rupert Murdoch is the con man. Nahi. Windows guy, man. Mark Zuckerberg. Right? Facebook guy. Listen to all them big CEOs. What's going on in their head? Why they do what they do? Think about what makes people act the way they act. Because here what? If you look at the world, if you look at politicians, oh Jesus Christ, it's better you go to hell for do your research. If you look at lawyers, my God, you got nothing for do. You understand? And if you try to understand poor people, there's a confusing thing. Try to understand the 1% of the world and why they act the way they act. Can we impart this knowledge with the rest of the world? I don't know. I'm trying. I'm sitting here giving you an hour of my time with the hope that you can learn, with the hope that, you know, this could be a better country. Many people are not afforded this opportunity. I have taken, you know, an informed decision not to eat until 12 o'clock. There are many people who don't have that option. It's not a decision of theirs. They have no option. They're hungry. Simple as that. The world has so much variances. It's unbelievable. And I'm having this conversation, the first of many we're going to have, because I'm telling you, I am transitioning my life away from all the negativity. There's going to be a time that 622-7740 is not going to be a number you could call and tell of your problems. If all these opportunities present themselves in this country, you have not chosen to capitalize on them, but you've chosen to call me. How much longer do you think I could be a listening ear? I was sitting down yesterday morning with an operator, and he was saying, Critic, you don't take on these things. I'd have been mad, stark staring mad by now, if I used to personally take on these issues. I'm affected. I'm to some extent empathetic. Yeah, Candace. Hello? The office? Hello?
Hi, it's Candice. Are you here?
Outside where, the office?
Yeah.
You might gotta go in the back door. Where are you?
The inside the studio. Well, in the room.
Candace is outside. Open the doors.
Okay.
Hey, partner.
Hey, how we doing?
Talk to me. What about you?
You saw the message I sent last night?
Nah, I'm going to check it now. Oh, yeah. With the guy who came from Germany, yes, sir? With Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, safe.
Yeah. Don't say something.
In the group?
Yes.
All right. He said anything?
Yes.
All right. As soon as I'm done my live, I'm going to deal with them.
Alright, man.
Safe.
Thanks. We'll talk.
Yeah. So you gotta know what you want to do with your life. I'm just telling y'all. Now, unlike what the politicians will do, Ganesh got kicked out of the Public Accounts Committee. Ganesh? Who ass is this? How they kick out Ganesh? No, but you can't remember Ganesh was accused of misappropriating funds. You can't get Ganesh in the Public Accounts Committee. Politics is a funny thing, you know. You could do all kind of shit. Let me talk to the R first and then. Yeah, you can't get Ganesh. How you got Ganesh from the Public Accounts Committee? Close to people public funds, understanding public funds, holding people accountable. Ganesh? You imagine you put Ganesh and share down company Public Accounts Committee? You laugh. At the man the other day. He gave him some money. Very wealthy man. So he gave him some money for the project. He said, Critic, now you're spending your money. I is a serious man with money, you know, we gotta be accountable and so. And I'm thinking in my mind, you ain't gotta study with me. Me want. Me vision so big, me want more than what you got. So me can't thief from you. Me can't thief. What's going on there? Like I said, me not understand how for thief. Because then I got enough. Like blessed by. How they never catch you in no corruption? It's because my greed is unsurpassed. If you want me to come down to the level of put all the way in one basket. Yeah? If you want me to come down to the level, let me tell you. What me want, none of these in this country, so you ain't got none for me to thief from. What me want for myself, or what me envision for myself. Right? Me a pity you, me say man, me take from this man, you know. Where you get left? I kid you not. If you ask me friends them, I just sit down. Yeah, this is no joke. Drinking a quart of vodka, piece of them is them little grenade. I'm a Sprite. Now 500 for the vodka, $200 for the Sprite, right? I'm gonna sit down, drink them, and tell them here, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to do with the media. How I want to set up my business, where I want to be. And them calculating, you ain't got $700 for buy a rum and a Sprite. This banner mad. Cause here laugh now. Remember me got 700 Guyana dollar. And I talking about billions. Cause when Alec under the previous people everybody talking about millions, I calculate man, what's bigger than millions? Me want no millions. Because when you look at millions, it's like a hustle. It's still a hustle. That one rap, that one million. Glenlal paid that one 37 million. And I calculating. Why do it with millions? When everybody got it now. Me want, I want billions. You understand? God must sit down thinking and say, Critic, why? What is wrong with you, boy? Enough is enough for you, Critic. Why? What is wrong? Haven't I give you enough as your Lord and Savior? Well, God, me fight for democracy in this country. You think for white man come and fly over me with helicopter? And me must figure it and think that's normal? The people them tell me that the isle is part of me resource. For me sit down here and say, oh yes, that's a good thing. For white man fly over me, what happened to me? Me can't hold helicopter? Why me can't dream for get helicopter? Eh? You know, that's the problem in this country, the people in this country, you know. Oh yes, the idea attack Glenla. And if Glenla get a chance to buy helicopters and fly over all here. Yeah. Me have to come through traffic for get here. Me need to go to the East Coast now for doing business. Oh man, you don't think me deserve like a little helicopter? You know, me land down here, me land down over so, me go so. Yeah. Not that that's plenty thing for ask for. In a world where money fall over the sky. Huh? No, not vex with me. All me want one little helicopter. Or one little plane. You understand? But all them preacher man got jet. A fly. Oh, my partner, there's only one like me in the country. America got a set of prosperity preachers. Enough of them. All of them got plane and jet. Some people got 2 and 3. Oh man, it's only me one in Guyana. You don't think me deserve to get a little helicopter fly? Oh man, are you serious me, man? I ain't not jealous me, man. And me not say me ambitious, because when you say you're ambitious, then I say, oh, you're trying to play important. Me not say me ambitious. Me say me greedy. Right? Me alone me status for you. Once me get what me want. Me want a helicopter. Yeah. And I'm not jealous me when I see me flying somewhere. You understand? Yeah, I'm not jealous. Yo, what? Eh? A man got truck. The man got barge. Pontoon. You understand? The other one got hotel. I got the bridge. I'm going to build the bridge back there. I got bridge and so. Oh, my mama. Me can't get a little helicopter for myself. One little one. Ah, that's me ask for. I don't vex with me. I don't cost me. I don't vex with me. That's all me say. Not enough to me ask for. Me not ask for limousine. I watch Mickey Minaj. You understand? I don't know if I play basketball. This is a whole country. Most of the people have 5 something. And LeBron James got a helicopter. He dead in no helicopter. Is LeBron dead in the helicopter? Oh man. What do me, man? Well, tell me, man. That too much for ask for? Huh? It is not easy. When people come from Nigeria, America, people come with private jet, they landed jet. The big story is about how the people the rum thief out of the jet. A man be want some rum for drink because the girl better come over. Oh man, why the big story can't be watch Critic land? Critic come. That's how when cricketer play. You know, gotta go through ticket and land in the middle of the stadium. Me not ask you not much. You understand? Middle of the stadium. I land down and me come out and yeah. Right? You know, actually not much. Jesus not gonna forget him thing now. Me gonna forget my helicopter. Jesus daddy a fly just so them a fly. Them fly Moses, they fly the next one, they fly in chariot and the horse. Them fly. Me gonna forget my helicopter. Me not Jesus. Me only got a hairstyle. Are you see with me, man? Oh. Right, so when I see me Kobe Bryant. Kobe had helicopter. Everybody, yeah. A white man come with the plane, they roll out red carpet. What happened to local people, man? How you do something for your local people? Now, hear me now, you do nothing for me. All me no want is for you to get bad mind and jealous when you see me land. You understand? That's all me want. Not get bad mind and jealous. Me never get excited when I get a Lexus. When I had a Tacoma and a Prado and so, and me drive me Ram, me never get bad mind and jealous. You understand? Me friend buy a Ferrari, and he watch me, you know why he buy a Ferrari? You know only he could drive him. He buy a Ferrari with his size. The first day me go over sit on me watch the thing, I say buy me go stick in it, me can't make this thing. Even if you want, give me the Ferrari for drive. The Lamborghini for drive. Me can't drive them because they're not coming me size. Me out of that. Me never say nothing. Me why me say partner me glad for you. Right? Oh, I see with me, man. No, nothing. I got them in my mind but 3 years now. I don't get bad mind and jealous. I drive a Land Cruiser, a Prado, a Tacoma. Me glad for you. Enjoy your life. yeah, me here, me not asking nothing. But when me done get that, me don't know what me want after that. But that will me mind up on now. Right? Me can't promise you what me want after. Me just tell you what me want now. Because me tell you me ambitious. Not put ambitious is a big word. Me greedy bad. Yeah, me want. You understand? Me the red man to red woman. And y'all know a red woman gifted for. Right? So you see with me. Me think me had enough vitamin D. And y'all take my stupid advice. Nothing wrong with wanting. Nothing wrong with developing yourself. What is wrong is listening to people who have everything. Who gain from you shining the attention upon them. You understand? And you will have nothing. Like out of the town hall meeting with Rickford Burkhardt, they had that one body could have stood up and said, well, here, I have made a name for myself in New York City. This is what I want to do. Now, it's a set of hustlers and stragglers who work out their whole life for the Americas, who face what real racism is, to come and sit down and listen to somebody talk about racism in Guyana. Yes, sir, you go to New York for see racism. That's the reality. Don't be taking out your $100. Yes, sir. When you got, it's better you take your $100 and buy a lotto, because your first thing has a chance. Ask yourself how long you'll read in Kaito News and Glenlal paper and never get nothing. Ask yourself, how has it benefited you? You know, when the businessman read the paper, he ain't interested in all that fancy story. He interested in the bids. He's looking at where the economy is going, and he used that for his decision making. Right? For make decisions as to how he can make money. When you read the paper and get excited with Glenlal bullshit. But nonetheless, all the time you read in the paper, Glenlal make your money. Right? So you guys take care. And you just tell me the one person who you know has been a success as a result of listening to Glenlal or people like Rickford Burr. In the meantime, enjoy yourself. Hope to see y'all from above in 12 months.